Hey guys, welcome back to another Quick Inform video. In today's video, finally these new plans have officially came out to or on Boost Mobile, so it's on their website and you can get it on their store as well. So I believe this came out yesterday, August 7th. So today I finally have some time to make this video, and I know I made kind of like a video on this, earlier, in the month or a couple weeks ago or something like that, but I told you I was going to make another one with the official, it's really not official until it's really on Boost Mobile's website. So that's why it's very important to see how they actually show this to the customer. So this is like if you're a new customer or a current customer, you can look at these plans. Just go to boostmobile.com and then you just go to plans and then you just look up phone plans. So of course, there's quite a bit of information here, guys. So let's go into it, and I'll explain it the best I can. So of course, I remember I made a video on this, same thing. It's called Shrink Your Bill. So Boost Mobile did release this. If you guys remember, they used to do I think it was every 3 or 6 months, a long time ago. Your bill started at like $60 a month and you can get it all the way down to like $35 a month. But like I said, it took, I think, just every 3 payments, and they had to be all on-time payments. Your bill will drop like $5. Well, they kind of brought it back since it's kind of like a thing that Boost Mobile is known for. I mean, I've been with Boost for years, guys. I mean, years when I was like first getting a cell phone. So this was many years ago. So they kind of brought it back. Like I said, there's different tiers and different plans. So this is the first one that will pop up and look at it. So let's check it out. All right, guys. So this plan starts at $45 a month, and then it'll shrink all the way down to $35. So it says after 6 on-time payments, that's how it'll shrink down. So I believe 3 payments it shrinks down to 40, another 3 more payments it brings it down to 35. So that's 6 on-time payments you have to do for you to be able to get this discount. So it'll save you $10 after 6 months, which works kind of like a loyalty thing for them as well. So that's pretty good. And same thing, like if you're on your 5th payment and you're late on it or you didn't pay that month, you're like, oh my god, it just reset. No guys, it did not reset. It just stays right there, and then once you make your next on-time payment, it'll start from where you left off. So that's pretty good. So yeah, guys, like I said, as long as you make your payments on time, basically you will get that discount. So it's pretty good. Now you might be asking, well, what does this plan actually have? You just told us it's $45 and then can shrink. You'll save $10 and can shrink to $35 after 6 on-time payments. Like I said, we'll get to that little part in just a little bit. So now, of course, let's talk about different plans that they have. The next one is unlimited. So a lot of people were thinking that maybe they were going to, get rid of the unlimited data plan, but it looks like they still have it. So it says go unlimited. So it's different choices for different types of customers, which I actually like. So like I said, either you can do this plan or you can go unlimited. And most people will probably want to go unlimited, but there is different type of customer, and like I said, I'll get more into that. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. So here's the 2 unlimited plans that Boost Mobile still carries. It says for $50 you get 35 gigabytes, guys. So remember I told you that Boost Mobile was going to change their unlimited plan to 35 gigs, which is what they're saying is enough to be considered unlimited data. So it says for $50 you'll get 35 gigabytes. This is their unlimited plan, remember. So you get 35 gigabytes. No more when it used to be just unlimited. Now you will get grandfathered if you have an older unlimited plan. But here's the newer ones. So 35 will get you 4G LTE for $50. This includes unlimited data, talk, and text. Remember that unlimited data is 35 gigs. Unlimited SD streaming. So you can only stream in 480p, which is a standard definition. I've known that you can stream up to 720p. That's about the max before it kind of slows down. You can definitely not watch 1080 on here. You do get mobile hotspot on here as well. And then from here it says add a line for only $30. So for $30 you can add a line. Let's go ahead and talk about the $60 plan, which same thing, says 35 gigs. So both these plans, yes, they're a $10 difference, and yes, they only give you 35 gigs. But let's see what the $60 gets you. So it's unlimited talk, text, and like I said, 35 gigs of data. It's unlimited HD streaming. Here you can actually stream HD. This one I believe goes up to 1080. So for $10 more going from the 50 to 60. You get HD streaming, which a lot of people probably want. Yes, 480, looks okay on a screen. Just depends how big your screen is. And like I said, you can push it up to like 720 I've seen. Just depends on, coverage and data speeds. You get mobile hotspot on this plan as well. And these plans basically use your, it looks like your allotment, which is the 35 gigs. And then on this one, to add a line, it's only $40. So it's $100 for 2 lines. And both of you will get 35 gigs. So it's not shared at all. So like I said, $10 difference between these. This one, 50 you can add for 30, and then 60 you can add another line for 40. It says after monthly data allotment is exceeded, you will be reduced to 2G speeds for the remainder of the month. So that's another thing that a lot of people wanted to know is what happens once you run out of your 35 gigs of high-speed data. Does it just slow down? Does it totally cut you off? And it's just your speeds will slow down, guys. Now, there's 5 plans here it's saying that are under $50. Maybe you don't need $50 plan or a $60 plan or 35 gigs. Most people, because it's true, most people have Wi-Fi at home now. I could do with honestly about 10 gigabytes of data for the whole month, and I'll be perfect. That's how my plan is set up. Yes, I have unlimited data, but like I said, I have Wi-Fi here at home and at work. So let's talk about these plans now. All right, so let's check it out, guys. So like I said, 5 plans under 50, which these are the plans I kind of want to talk to you guys about because they're the newer ones. Like I said, mix and match any line to create your own family plan. So you can mix and match these plans to make a family plan, which is great. So you don't have to both have 35 and 35. You can have 35 and one have a 15, which is pretty cool. So of course they have the shrink it plan. And this is what we were talking about earlier when we were talking up here. Or this will tell us how much data you get and everything. So shrink it. So remember, it starts at $45, guys. After 6 on-time payments, you will bring it down to 35, which gets you 15 gigabytes of high-speed data. So that's $35 a month after 6 on-time payments, unlimited talk and text, mobile hotspot, same thing. It uses your 15 gigs that you get. So I would do perfectly fine for this plan. Like I said, I use it roughly about probably 10 or less gigs per month. If you don't want to do the shrink it plan, you can just right away get the 35 gig plan and it gives you 10 gigabytes. Me personally, I would probably do the shrink it at 45, and then after 6 months basically, or 6 on-time payments, it'll bring it down to 35, and that's really cheap. $15 a month, that's really good. Like I said, if not, you can do the 35 gigs for 10 gigs. Now, as well, they have $25, and this is where they're getting really cheap, guys. $25 gets you 5 gigs, which honestly, for some people, I would say is enough, just depending on, your usage. I actually saw a lady today that used her plan was 300 megabits or megabytes per month. That was her plan, guys. That was crazy. And she doesn't even use that much since she's a librarian and she has Wi-Fi all the time. So very important, just these plans are meant for different people. So $25, guys, gets you 5 gigabytes, which is pretty cheap. Remember, unlimited talk and text, mobile hotspot, and new customers only. So this plan's for new customers only. It's 25. So I'm guessing new or current customers cannot get this plan, which is, kind of sucks. But I guess they're trying to entice people to switch over to Boost. And remember, Boost Mobile now is using T-Mobile's network, so just check your coverage. Now it gets even cheaper than this, guy. So these are the first 3 plans. There's 2 more. So 15 gigabytes gets you 2 gigabytes of LTE speed, guys. I know some companies that charge you $50 or even 45. It's like 45 or 50, definitely 50 for 2 gigabytes of data. Boost Mobile right now, or under Dish Network, is offering $15 a month, which is super cheap for 2 gigabytes. That's enough, if you want to get a plan for, your kids or someone elderly in your family, and they just need a phone. 2 gigabytes for $15 is pretty cheap. Remember, unlimited talk and text, mobile hotspot. Now, this is new in-store customers only. So to get this plan, you have to go to a Boost Mobile store, and it has to be a new customer, which I don't like that they're doing that. That's only for new customers. They should do it for everybody. Hopefully that'll change later in the future. And now even the cheapest plan yet, guys, $10 a month. Yes, $10 a month gets you 1 gigabyte of 4G LTE, which, like I said, definitely that will be like consumer cellular, which I think is like $20 or $25 a month. Like I said, this is perfect. Like if you have someone elderly in the family, or if you just want to get a cheap plan just to talk or text to your kids or something like that, this is even better for them if they're not going to use that much data, if they're especially going to be on Wi-Fi. I can see a lot of people benefiting off this plan. So limited talk and text and 1 gig of mobile hotspot. So this one actually just gives you the 1 gig because you have 1 gig. Same thing, you have to go to a Boost Mobile store, which is kind of nice too, because they're trying to help the stores, especially with the whole COVID stuff going on right now. They're trying to entice people to go to a local store and spend money there and kind of bump up the local economy, which I do like. And I do like that they support their, their agents. So pretty cool. So same thing says, another cool thing says unlimited family plans. So this one is 2 lines for $80 a month, guys. So, same thing. And this is kind of like what we're talking up here, but it says unlimited data, talk, and text, 35 gigabytes for 4G LTE, and then 12 gigabytes of mobile hotspot per line. So remember, these are per lines, they're not shared. So 2 lines for 80 gets you 35 gigs per line, which I think is good. And then 12 gigabytes of mobile hotspot each line. It's pretty cool. Then, of course, what do these plans include? No service contracts, taxes and fees included, mobile hotspot, unlimited talk and text, and 99% nationwide coverage, which we know. So like I said, overall, what do I think about this? I think it's nice that they're giving you options now, guys. It's kind of like a la carte or whatever they call it. It's either, when you come into the store, it's not just, it's not just a clear path. It's you can take multiple paths. So either you can do the shrinkage plan, they'll tell you, hey, after 6 on-time payments, your bill will drop $10. You can get, 15 gigabytes for 35 gigs. Okay, maybe you need more. We can put you on the 50 and get you 35. You need even more. You can do the 60 with 35 and get HD streaming. Or maybe, like say, you're just trying to get a cheap plan for just someone elderly or a kid. You don't have to start them off at 45 or 50, which is pretty expensive for them, especially if they're not going to use the phone that much. You can push them at a $10 a month plan or a $15 or even a $25 plan, which is, like I said, in my eyes, pretty cheap. So I kind of do like them that they're trying to entice more people to switch over to Boost Mobile and get a cheaper plan, because in the cell phone industry, these plans are pretty cheap, guys. And like I said, you're getting T-Mobile's network basically, so it's not bad. And Boost Mobile does have quite a bit of sales on their phones too, which is great. So wow, I know that was a lot, guys, to talk about, but let me know in the comments below what you think, and would you get this plan? And if not, what plan do you have? So thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and stay tuned for a lot more videos. Thank you.